Kristen Bell, the versatile actress whose career has spanned from quirky romantic comedies to voice roles in animated blockbusters, has built a reputation as Hollywood's approachable everywoman, effervescent, self-deprecating, and unapologetically candid. Her on-screen persona, often laced with humor that pokes at life's absurdities, mirrors her real-life marriage to Dax Shepard, a union that's weathered tabloid whispers and personal revelations with raw honesty. For over a decade, Bell and Shepard have shared glimpses of their partnership through podcasts, joint interviews, and social media vignettes, painting a picture of love that's messy, profound, and enduring. Yet, in a moment meant to celebrate their milestone, Bell found herself at the center of a firestorm, accused of trivializing a grave societal issue with a caption that struck many as profoundly misguided. The catalyst was a seemingly innocuous Instagram post, uploaded over a recent weekend to mark the couple's 12th wedding anniversary. Bell shared a tender photograph of herself enveloping Shepard in a bear hug atop their unmade bed, the image radiating domestic bliss, rumpled sheets, soft morning light filtering through curtains, and two faces alight with familiarity. At 45, Bell's lithe frame wrapped around Shepard's broader one, her expression a mix of mischief and adoration, while he gazed back with that trademark smirk. It's the kind of snapshot that populates couple goals boards. Intimate, unfiltered, a snapshot of longevity in a fleeting world. But it was the accompanying words that ignited controversy, transforming a private joy into public reckoning. Happy 12th wedding anniversary to the man who once said to me, "I would never kill you." A lot of men have killed their wives at a certain point. Even though I'm heavily incentivized to kill you, I never would. Red heart, Bell wrote, punctuating the recollection with a heart emoji that, in context, felt like salt in an open wound. The quote, drawn from Shepard's earlier quip, likely from one of their candid armchair expert podcast episodes where they dissect relational quirks with brutal wit, aimed for dark humor, a nod to the couple's comfort in confronting marital irritants head-on. For Bell and Shepard, who've built a brand on vulnerability, from sobriety journeys to parenting confessions, such jests are connective tissue, a way to humanize the grind of forever. Yet, timing is everything, and this post landed squarely in October, a month dedicated globally to domestic violence awareness. Observed annually to spotlight the pervasive crisis affecting millions, where 1 in 4 women and 1 in 9 men experience severe physical violence from intimates, the initiative amplifies survivor voices, funds shelters, and challenges cultural complacency. Against this backdrop, Bell's words resonated not as playful banter but as a cavalier dismissal of trauma. Comment sections erupted with dismay, users dissecting the caption with surgical precision. One commenter implored, "Just an FYI, posting this caption during Domestic Violence Awareness Month is unbelievably tone-deaf, uneasy face, please reconsider," their plea laced with the exhaustion of advocacy. Another elaborated, "That's a wildly sad and insensitive thing to say considering it's Domestic Violence Awareness Month and thousands of women have died at the hands of the man they trusted," invoking statistics that underscore the lethality, over 1,500 intimate partner homicides yearly in the U.S. alone. The chorus swelled. "Kristen, there's no way you posted this during Domestic Violence Awareness Month, loudly crying face," read a third, disbelief mingling with hurt. Critics zeroed in on the normalization. Spousal abuse, they argued, isn't fodder for laughs, especially when veiled as affection. "To post this and call it sweet or a joke is wild to me," one vented, highlighting how levity can erode empathy. Another cautioned, "Please keep in mind that this is something real that lots of people suffer on a daily basis. And the text could be triggering for victims, invoking the psychological toll, flashbacks, anxiety spikes, that flippant references provoke." A particularly poignant query pierced the discourse. "How can any self-respecting woman stay with a man who jokes like that? I'm not even a very serious person, but that would have me leaving so fast your head would spin." For some, the post didn't just misfire. It humanized Shepard's line in a way that echoed gaslighting, blurring lines between jest and jeopardy. Adjectives flew thick, weird, disturbing, even prompting existential doubt. Question A. Bell, as a person. The backlash tapped into a larger cultural reckoning, where celebrities' offhand remarks face amplified scrutiny in the social media echo chamber. Bell, no stranger to progressive causes, from voicing Elsa in Frozen to advocating for paid family leave, has positioned herself as an ally, co-authoring books on consent and co-parenting with intention. This misstep, detractors claimed, undermined that goodwill, reducing a month's worth of purple ribbon vigils to punchline fodder. Organizations like the National Domestic Violence Hotline, which fields over 300,000 calls annually, rely on awareness to destigmatize seeking help. A celebrity's casual invocation risks diluting urgency. Not all feedback was condemnatory. A vocal minority rallied in defense, branding critics too sensitive in an era of performative outrage. People need to chill, it's their marriage, their humor, one supporter countered, arguing context matters. Shepard's line, born from therapy speak and mutual ribbing, affirms commitment through absurdity. Others praised the couple's transparency, noting how armchair expert episodes unpack toxicity without excusing it, fostering dialogue over dogma. This divide mirrors broader tensions: free expression versus harm reduction, insider jokes versus outsider pain, exposing the tightrope celebrities walk when personal anecdotes intersect public sensitivities. Bell's team, approached for clarification, offered no immediate retort, leaving the post to simmer in its controversy. Wed in 2013 after a whirlwind courtship sparked on the When in Rome set, Bell and Shepard share daughters Lincoln, 12, and Delta, 10, children raised in a home where vulnerability is currency. Their October nuptials, held in an Italian villa with Shepard officiating his own vows, set a tone of irreverence. Anniversaries have since become occasions for reflection, often laced with humor to honor the incentives of enduring love's irritants. This episode, while painful, isn't isolated. Bell's past flubs, like her 2020 admission of kissing co-star Dax without disclosure, have sparked consent debates, prompting growth and apologies. Here, silence might signal introspection, a chance to amplify rather than deflect. As Domestic Violence Awareness Month presses on, with campaigns like #WhyIStayed humanizing escape stories, Bell's saga underscores a vital lesson: intent doesn't absolve impact. In celebrating love's longevity, perhaps the truest tribute is wielding influence to uplift the silenced, turning personal jest into collective justice.